get this thing crack-a-lacking right here on DM Fusion TV.
Absolutely. It's another Wednesday with your girl, Felicia and Deborah. Welcome to our podcast show. We are here every Wednesday at 6 p.m. Central, 7 p.m. Eastern. Doing it again, having real life conversation with you guys, building a community of like-minded people. And you really don't have to be like-minded to join, to be honest. I mean, because we like to be able to converse and communicate on different levels. Yep. Everybody don't think the same, right, Lisa?
Exactly.
Everybody don't feel the same. So last week, I think you missed a treat if you didn't dial in, right? We talked about nicknames. And I think the question is...
Buttercup. We talked about Buttercup and them.
Okay, Pookie, Turkey Neck.
Stanky Foot and Coochie and Stanky Dude and Crab Legs.
All of the above. And I think the question is still out there, Lisa. Is that just a black community thing?
Honey,
I don't think we answered that question. I don't even know if we can. I mean, it may be a poll out there, but I didn't bother. The bottom line is...
She said I didn't bother.
I didn't bother. The bottom line is, at least I know in the black community, you guys are familiar with nicknames. You either have one, and if you are one of the ones that did not get blessed with a nickname, you're rare.
You're rare. Because they'll answer to Little Nook Nook, but they won't answer to, hey, John. Go ahead,
right.
Girl. Go ahead, girl.
Right. So this week, we're going to switch it back over to our messy friends conversation.
Ooh, love.
Those messy friends. What about the friends?
Are they going to hang around? Are they going to let you down? Come on. What about your friends?
Hey.
Are they going to be low down? Are they going to turn around? Hey. Or will they turn their backs on you?
And that's what we're talking about tonight.
And I'm going to answer that myself. I've had a lot of quite a few to turn their backs on me. But hey, was a lesson learned. Thank y'all. I love you. Thank you.
Love you though. So we're going to jump right into it. Now, Lisa, I know usually you have a story to share to kick things off. Now, you want...
Do I have anything tonight to talk about these mess-ass friends? Girl, we just gonna pray for me over in the show. Keep me prayed up over in the show. Cause it's a lot, like I said about a minute ago. I've had I've had some chicks that I've called best friends, like a sister friend. That's my girl, my road dog, blah blah blah. Not last week, but week before last, when we kicked this thing off, talking about messy friends and stuff like that. I've had some experiences with some messy friends that wasn't good. And it almost made me bitter, a bitter person.
It came,
but because it's just like a divorce. You don't want to get married again, or you don't want to date again because you feel like you have that moment like all men are the same. He's gonna do what the last one did. He's gonna start off nice, but he's gonna end up like him. So with friends, when you're meeting people, these women. Or men, because like I said, week before last, men are just as messy. Your male friend is just as messy as your female friend. And I've had a male friend that I had to exit out of my life messy. I called him a he bitch, and it was just, I mean, I've been boinked, girl. I've been boinked so many times. I ain't trying to do that best friend no more. We just gonna holler at each other.
You just gonna holler at each other, Lisa.
Well, you know what up, girl? What up, chick? That's it. That's what we at. That's why I'm at.
Oh, I get it, but you know what? I got a couple of stories, and I think we're gonna find on tonight, as we did when we kicked it off, that this is a common theme. It doesn't matter what your race, your age, your educational level, financial standings. I think this is a common conversation across the board.
Messy friends don't have anything to do with titles.
It does.
A messy friend is just someone who has, I feel like they have anger within themselves. They don't know how to love themselves, so it's hard for them to pour it out to a friend.
That makes sense. That absolutely makes sense.
That's
Hey,
what I believe. That's what I believe. Hey, Miss Birds, how you
hi,
doing,
girl.
girl?
Welcome.
Hey, Miss
Welcome.
Birds. How like that mud? Hey, like that mud? Okay, like that mud. You already jumping in. We ain't even read the first question. Who you at? Where you come from? Why you starting something now?
Y'all look like
Y'all look like two messy friends. Which one is the messiest? Ooh, neither. Neither.
neither one.
We doing podcasts. We trying to fix some folks now. Hell.
Okay.
We doing podcasts. Welcome to DM Fusion TV. I'm your girl Felicia Janae with my girl Deborah, and we gonna kick it off, y'all. We gonna do it. Deborah, come on, let's give them that first. What's going
Sure.
on, Albert? How you doing, Albert?
Hi, Albert.
Welcome
Welcome
to
to
the
the
show. We're gonna go ahead
show.
and kick this thing off. Deborah, let's go with question number one. They coming in
Okay.
hot, so let's give it to her.
Okay. What secrets and struggles do messy friends keep hidden in their hearts, longing for support and understanding to bring them comfort? Now, at least you kind of touched on that thing.
I sure did, and I was about to say it again. I think what they bring, what secrets,
Mm-hmm.
I like we talked about week before last. I've had someone to tell me that they were jealous of me to my face.
Wow.
Yeah, and when she said it, I was in Germany. So when she said it, she caught me off guard because she was a real pretty girl.
Mm-hmm.
In Germany, however you look don't matter when it comes to modeling, because if you're
Mm-hmm.
pretty, you can walk in heels, and if you can do what they need you to do, it don't matter what you look like. Well, during
Okay.
that time,
Okay.
you didn't have to look a certain way. If you had it, you had it, and she had it. But she somewhere down the line, she had some low confidence, low self-esteem. And when I came on board, a tomboyish who didn't know how to walk in heels, had never had my eyebrows arched, never got my nails done, never really worn makeup other than eyeliner and lipstick. But
Mm-hmm.
I jumped into that thing, and I grew quickly into that modeling where it became this modeling person over there. And she was jealous because she felt like that they was putting a lot of attention on me, but they really wasn't. I was just doing my job and going,
Mm-hmm.
learning how to be a sophisticated professional model for Europe. And
Uh-huh.
she told me that, when I got ready to PCS, she told me that she said, Felisa, she said, I am so jealous of you.
So, Lisa, do you think it was because of your personality?
Well, the personality I have now, I was bubbly like this, and very
Mm-hmm.
energetic back then, because
Mm-hmm.
I made it a joke. Now look, now I can't walk in these damn heels. Now if I get halfway that runway and take these shoes off, don't y'all come saying that to me. And I know this televised, but that was just the way I was. And I
Right. Right.
did it. I did a lot of things that was funny that I brought to the runway, but that was me.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And she felt like when my picture went up on the billboard downtown Frankfurt on the billboard, she felt like they were showing me favoritism. And she had been modeling for these people for a couple of years. And then I just came in out of nowhere in a matter of 9 or 10 months. Because grant you, I quit my real job working at Fleeger Horse Concern Daycare Center as a GS3 step 5. So I was making money. And I was
Mm-hmm.
the room leader, the room tech. So I quit that job to model on the weekend, because what I was making on the weekends was running circles around what I was bringing home every 2 weeks with my job, plus cola overseas. And
Okay.
she just let me know that she was so jealous of me. And I was like, why, Chanel? Because you're so pretty. But it didn't
But you
matter.
know what? But you know what, Lisa? As beautiful as a person can be, sometimes that low self-esteem can shrink them and
Yeah,
make them be unnoticeable.
yeah.
Yeah, I see you. You have beautiful features or whatever, but your lack of confidence is taken
Yeah.
away from it.
So with question number one, what secrets and struggles do messy friends keep hidden? That was one of them, because I couldn't, with all those girls that I modeled with, I
Mm-hmm.
only had like one little altercation with one of them. We're talking years ago. But I looked at those women like my friend, because we were all in a dressing room together. We was all doing the same thing.
Mm-hmm.
But that's what I got from that. And then to part two to that, um friends keep hitting in their hearts. That was one of the things. longing for support and understanding to bring them comfort. I think when she talked to me, well, I'm gonna fast forward to 2022.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna fast forward that second part to 2022. My experience. See, y'all don't come for me. I'm talking about my experience with question number one. Question number one, I've already shared about the best friend that I had, and I looked at her like a sister, and she's a real good person until she, you know, do what she do to take her somewhere else. And I felt like I was a great supportive friend to
Mm-hmm.
her sister,
Mm-hmm.
um, her ride or die, but she wasn't that for me. And on the end, when I got, as the old folks say, sure enough tired of her,
Mm-hmm.
I wrote that sister off that day and ain't looked back.
Now, did you have a conversation with Elisa?
No, not that last time, because we had so many conversations prior. You're talking from 2012 to 22. Come on now.
Okay. But when you ended the friendship, did you let her know, hey?
No, I didn't say nothing. I got out the car, got in my car, and came home, and that was a wrap.
Okay, and the
It's
reason
a wrap for you, baby. It's a wrap. Because when somebody is doing something like we talked about week before last, when someone is doing something constantly and they're hiding behind the alcohol or drugs, to
Mm-hmm.
show you their
Mm-hmm.
real them, is it their real self or them real selves, however that in the English language is supposed to be.
Mm-hmm.
You just have to be real, very open with those kind of people, because when they say things intoxicated on the sneak, like you, as
Mm-hmm.
you were saying, get your lick back, they mean that shit. They mean that shit.
They mean.
They're not doing it just for a laugh or say, oh well,
Uh-huh.
he's drunk or she drunk. No, they
Uh-huh.
mean that. They
I
mean
believe it. I believe it. All you got to do is pay attention to those words. And the reason I asked you, did you have a conversation with her? Because part of my own personal story, like I shared, I had been friends with this young lady since the fourth grade. Since the
that.
fourth
Oh,
grade,
y'all
and I
really went way back.
yes, I like I said, I used to call her dad, her mom, or whatever. And what I my that friendship, she ended our friendship by taking me off her friends list on Facebook. I kid you not. After 20 some years plus years of friendship, I log on Facebook one day, and then I'm just browsing around trying to go to her page. Couldn't get on it. I'm like, what? Nah, let me log back in. It's a technical difficulty. Gotta be. No,
Gotta be.
ma'am. So no, that was not the case. She had blocked me or whatever. I sent her. I said, okay, all right. This is what I'm gonna do. I could call her mom's house. I'm not gonna do that. So I just wrote her a long, nice letter. Basically saying you would think after 20 plus years of friendship that I deserved to have a phone call. And that was about it. Da-da-da-da. Now I'm gonna fast forward maybe about 7 or 8 years later, because you say you over, like you were saying, a friendship is just like a marriage. I mean, it's just like
It
any
is.
relationship that
It
you
is.
pour your time into, that you nurture.
It
And yes, of course I was heartbroken, and definitely heartbroken by the way you ended. I had no idea why she did it, because I was the supportive friend. Whenever she needed something, I was there for her, helped her with her kid or whatever you call it. So I'm gonna fast forward 7, 8 years beyond that. I said, you know what? Deborah's gonna do better. Because I think I shared this too. Whenever somebody offend me, instead of me just internalizing it, walking away and being all pissed, I said, no, I'm gonna do better. I'm gonna start letting these people know how you have offended me. So I called her. Now, granted, when she, I talked, when she answered the phone, I said, hey, how you doing? This is not a conversation, a phone call to rekindle any type of friendship. That's not why I'm calling.
mm-hmm.
But what I would like to know, what was the reason?
Mm-hmm.
After 20 plus years of friendship, you felt like I didn't deserve anything more than being removed from your Facebook friends list.
Mm-hmm.
No rhyme or reason as to why. And so after 8 years, I want to know so I can close that chapter.
Right.
Completely close.
Right.
So she shared why. I said, oh, and when she, and the why was just like a wow, like, are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? something
Don't
that
they break up with you for the pettiest crap?
Lisa, it was something that could have completely been cleared up in a matter of a 5-minute
Oh,
conversation.
okay.
So that just really let me know, this was meant to be.
Yeah.
And I thank you for it. And so
Yeah.
when I got off that phone, baby,
Good riddance.
we're good.
But let
So
me ask you something. I was waiting for you to get finished because I didn't hear you say it. So I want to ask you the same question you asked me.
okay.
Now, had you had any problems with her in the past? Like bump heads, major disagreements?
Never argued, but
It just
never argued.
it just came out the blue.
I can't say that it came out the blue because there was family members. You know how you can be so involved with someone that's so close, you love that person. You
Mm-hmm.
can't see their faults beyond the love, right? Because you love
Mm-hmm.
them so much. Family member would tell me that girl jealous of you. The girl jealous of you. And I'm like, but
Yeah, they
why?
tell me too.
You know,
Her
I don't
family,
have
her family used to tell me, and the streets would tell me, but I didn't listen because I was like, "Why?
I didn't
She
either.
has no reason to be. She is her, and I am me."
Exactly,
But then
exactly.
but then it came out in Biloxi, Mississippi. It came out.
And there you have it. There you have it. So, hey guys, Lisa, we got some comments in this chat. If you have just joined the Felisa and Deborah podcast, we talking about those messy friends again. Please, you have heard us share some of our stories. You know we love to hear y'all feedback. We depend on it, right?
Hey,
Because we
Facebook
don't have
Live.
all the answers, and we here to help each other. And with that
Mhm.
being said, who we got in here, Lisa? Who we got?
Girl, we got Erica. Hey, Erica, how you doing?
Hey,
Welcome,
Erica.
welcome, welcome, welcome. Uh, Lord, girl, we got Albert, Cassandra. Hey, Albert. Hey, Cassandra. Hey, girl. Hey.
Hey,
Mhm.
Cassandra.
I'm gonna see you tomorrow, cousin.
Hey,
Um,
Jackie. Oh, we got Tip over in the house.
okay.
Mucho gusto.
Cassandra says, "Yeah, had someone to tell me basically the same thing, but they said envious." And
Envy.
see, that's type of see that right there, that type of stuff. And I know she's picking backing off of what I said because of the young
Mm-hmm.
lady that told me she was jealous of me.
Mm-hmm.
And she told me and she kissed me. You know, she did the European kiss on each cheek, and we danced the night away and had fun because they was giving me a going away party. So, but she let me know when I got ready to leave.
Oh, of course.
You
How
know,
convenient.
because you know I'm getting ready to go. I'm out of your hair. There's no more competition or anything. But
Right.
uh, but like Cassandra says, it was envious. Let me tell you something, Deborah. Everybody that's watching us right here live on DM Fusion TV, YouTube, and right here on Facebook Live. Let me tell y'all something. When these folks come into your life and saying that they're your friend, they love you, they trust you, you my dog, I got your back, you got my back. Y'all look, be careful. Have your own back. Watch your own back. Because of if you're my friend,
Mm-hmm.
if you're my friend, you're gonna
Mm-hmm.
be my friend through the thick and thin, the good and bad, the pretty and the ugly, and
Absolutely.
the ups and downs. You're gonna be my friend. You're gonna be friend is strong enough, male or female friend, to tell me when I'm wrong and tell me when
Yep.
I'm right.
Right.
You cannot agree with me on everything and tell me that everything is good. Lisa, you're doing good. I like this. When you know you're lying. Because if we ever get into it, you're gonna tell me. And by the way, I didn't like this and I ain't like that. See, we got a problem. Because you should have told me the shit when I was asking you, when we was going through it. But you're gonna wait till you get mad and express your real feelings.
Right.
That lets
Right.
me know and see you holding that in.
Yes.
Real
Yes.
friends, friends, they don't do that.
But what if they don't want to hurt your feelings, Lisa?
Well, why hurt my feelings if you get mad at me and then just bled it out?
Because you should be able to handle it. We've been homegirls about
No,
10, 15
we've been
years.
homegirls since knee high to a duck, and if we've been growing up from 5 and now I'm 25 or 30 and getting married and then had the wedding and now we done had a baby, and then you come back by the time I'm 35 from 5 to 35 and tell me some bull crap, and we've been best friends from 5 to 35.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
If I don't live near you, I'm gonna be on the next plane or car smoking coming to you.
Uh-huh.
Because
Uh-huh.
this some grown folks shit. You going to look me in my face and tell me why you been holding this all these years. I
And I
don't
ain't got no
appreciate that.
problem doing
When I
that.
done put you all up and through my life, when
And
you
I
done
ain't
been
got no problem
all
with
up
it.
in my life,
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
no, No.
But since you done took me there, you done finally got me there, you done pissed me off. Yeah, I'm gonna give it to you all at one time because I was just sparing your feelings.
And that's the part. Why be fake for so many years? Because the real you gonna come out. If you are a jealous, messy friend, or a jealous, messy co-worker, cousin, or family member, if you're that type of person, but if you cool, because I consider myself to be a real good friend. Now I'm gonna get my lick back, but I consider myself to be a real. I knew you was gonna. Now I'm gonna get my lick back. You doggone right. I'm gonna get my lick back. When I turned 50, I left all that bull crap at 49. I'm gonna get my lick back.
You gonna get your lick back, Lisa?
I don't care if that number. I don't care if that number.
Lisa, I ain't mad at you because we already talked about those habitual offenders. And if you are a habitual offender, you are a plotter. You sit there and you think about how you can do something to piss someone off or get your lick back. You done studied that person. You know what triggers them, and you gonna make sure that every time you come at them, and you're gonna make sure that you hit the blow that you wanted to hit.
But you know what? I'm sorry for cutting you off, but to answer that, the only way I could be that type of person, it's like the best friend that ended in 22. You have to keep doing something. I'll never go from 2012 to 2022 again with nobody trying to make amends and fix a broken relationship. I will never do that bull crap again. That's too much time, too much energy. By the time I think we good and moving on to something else, boom, time you get drunk, here you go again, bitch, bye. No, I ain't doing it. I ain't doing it. No. I'm 52. I left all that at 49. When I turned 50, if we ain't friends for real, if we ain't holding it down for real, if I got to be the one that always doing all the giving and buying and seem like I'm the one that always putting a smile on your face, taking you somewhere, taking you out to lunch, treating you to dinner, taking you. If I'm the one that's always doing all the giving and taking, F you. We ain't no. I don't care what nobody said. Like that mud, leave me alone. I don't care what nobody
like that mud
say.
Said Lisa was messy. Like that mud said Lisa was messy. But you speaking, you preaching, Lisa. You preaching. I kid you not. You preaching. But for me, all right, I coined the phrase habitual offender. I mean, I'm not talking about in prison terms. I'm talking about in friendship terms.
Right.
If what that means for me, you done offended me at least 2 or 3 times. And like I shared, I ain't gonna say, I'm not gonna just, the first time you do it, I'm not gonna say anything. I'm like, okay, I didn't like the way that felt.
Right.
But okay, I'm gonna give you the benefit of the doubt. Then boom, you come back. It could be 3, 4, 5 months later. You do something else, wasn't quite the same thing, but I did not like the way that felt.
Right.
Still ain't gonna say anything to you. Now that's on me. That's on me.
If you take it, because we pick our battles. We don't want to address every little thing that they do. We pick our battles with our kids, our spouses, our woman, our man, that list goes up and up. We pick our battles. Right. Because if we don't whoop our kids for everything, we don't want to be arguing with our friends over everything.
Right.
Well, girl, why you didn't tell me you was buying a new pair of shoes? Well, hell, I ain't think I had to tell you every time I buy a pair of shoes. Oh, well, I like them patterns you got on. Why you didn't buy me none when they was on sale? Bitch, I ain't know you wanted damn drawers. I don't know what size you wear. It's stuff like that. And you get mad at folks. Them so-called friends get mad at you for little shit like that.
Absolutely.
For little shit like that. So what do you think? And it's stuff like that, for real, Deborah. For me, stuff like that, I be ready to fight. Just go on, leave me alone, because it's petty. It's petty.
It's petty.
And I'm too grown for that. I mean, if I cook a cabbage and you cook some kale, why you didn't tell me you was cooking cabbage today? I would have cooked cabbage. Boo, we don't live at the same address. You just didn't want to tell me because you didn't want me to cook what you cook. You so stupid. You ain't at this point. A grown friend is not even childish at that point. They do that stupid shit. You just stupid. You're
Stupid.
stupid.
Yes, stupid. I look. I gotta agree with you on that. But they
Come
come
on,
in
baby.
all.
Come on, baby. We got all these coming in. Come on, good.
We're gonna jump into some of them. We're gonna jump
Good. We
into
got
some
about
of
100 folks on here.
them.
Come on, baby.
Well, we already spoke on like that mud sounds. He's like that mud said. It sound like Felicia was messy in Germany.
I
Oh,
wasn't messy in Germany like that mud, but I mean, I wasn't scared and I wasn't gonna back down from that. Hell, I was a tomboy. I didn't ask for that gig. It was given to me.
okay.
And I thank God for it because it got me right here on DM Fusion TV. Play with
What
that.
you say?
Play with that. That right there was setting me up for DM Fusion TV 20 something years later. Play
I
with
got a
that.
story to tell.
Now,
I got a story to tell.
come on now. Talk to me, Deborah. Come on, Deborah. I
Like
want
that
to hear it.
mud also said, messy friends keep hidden in their hearts the secret struggle trying to find their keys in their own chaotic space, longing for support. I mean, I get that. Lisa and I both, we talked about the jealousy. And the jealousy, it ain't just being jealous on how a person looks. It can be jealousy of your family structure. Let's say, they say don't be a married woman, man shouldn't be friends with a single woman or a single man, but that person could envy your relationship, envy your marriage. They can envy the car you drive, they can envy the relationship you have with your children, they can envy your financial status. It could be anything. But I got to ask you a question, Lisa. When do you clock it?
Huh?
When do you clock it? When do you clock? Oh, this person is jealous. This
Well,
person
you
really
know,
don't like me.
like you asking me that, and like I said about 5 minutes ago, when you first read question number one, mine's I clocked it in 2022 because she at that time she was the only female in my life that I considered my girl.
Right. I feel that.
So let me tell you something, y'all bear with me. When I say my girl, I
Oh,
have a cousin, two, three cousins. I talk to each one of those women about everything, but I don't tell all three of them the same thing. Like I'm sitting here operating two cameras. My mind, I don't know, is a gift. I don't know. I don't know, Deborah. When I tell cousin number one something, I'm not gonna tell cousin number two and number three the same thing. So if it get
okay.
back to me, I'll know who said it. Now I'll go to cousin number one and say, "Hey, I was talking to so and so and so and so, and they told me that you told them," because I'm very blunt. I'm gonna tell you who said it. No, I ain't said it one dollar me. I'm a black bitch and lying. And
Like that.
how I know you told them because you're the only one that I told.
Oh, oh.
So how did I clock it with my friend, my sister? That girl was my everything. That girl was all up and through my marriage. That girl was all up. I invited that girl in my world with my kids when I was having a problem with my daughter. You know,
Yeah.
I mean, I used to tell this woman everything.
Lisa sound like you
The
really
only
love her.
thing I didn't tell her is what I wanted to take to the grave because I have to take something with me. But beyond that, I used to tell this girl everything. We would talk 2-3 times a day. She but trust you now. She grant you. She shared a lot of things with me too. Okay,
Right,
but I
right.
bet you 9 times out of 10, out of 10, out of 10, I was more open with her than she ever was with me.
Then the other way around.
Yes, ma'am.
Gotcha.
So how did I clock it? December 22. I let it all go.
Let it
Didn't
all go.
look, didn't look back, didn't try to fix it, didn't send no text message, no letter, no Morse codes, no
Stop.
phone call, no emails. Done.
Just
But
cut it off.
let me say this on live record. If I need that helper right now for anything, I can call her live right here on live right now and she'll answer. And if I ask that helper to do anything for me, she gonna do it.
Oh wow.
Oh yes,
Oh
ma'am.
wow.
Oh yes, ma'am.
Now
Oh
that's
yes,
now
ma'am.
that's
And
that's kind
and I can say that about this one. It's very
right.
rare that you can say that about certain
Yes,
friends
yes
that you didn't
indeed.
exit out of your life. Because see, number one, she know what she did. She know why I'm not in her life no more.
Right, right.
Okay, I was the best thing to her, and then her
She is.
mama told me that I was the best friend she had ever had.
Well, there you go, Lisa. There
Her
you have it.
ex-husband told me. Her family, aunties and stuff told me. Yes, ma'am.
Wow.
This
So
see
she
this
knows
this
she missed
this
it.
messy ass friend thing is deep for me.
Yeah,
Because
it's
when
deep.
I'm
I
your
see.
friend, I'm your friend. I'm your
Right,
motherfucking
right,
friend when I'm your friend.
right. Well,
You
Lisa, I
can't nobody
appreciate
talk
you.
about my friend. Deborah can't sit here and talk about my friend. Cause I'm gonna get
Okay,
Deborah got if Deborah come from my friend. Don't tell me nothing about my friend. Hey, whatever beef you got with her or him, you need
that's
to
what
talk to them. But you know
that's
how
what I'm
we
talking
kick
about,
it.
Lisa.
You know how we get down. I don't want to hear nothing about my friend. That's my friend.
That's what I'm talking about,
I'm
Lisa.
not
We
gonna go
all
against
need
my
that type of
friend
friend.
because you got a problem with our friend. That's
Right,
Lisa.
right,
Now
right.
that's Lisa. That's me. That's me.
All right. Now, Lisa, you answer that. You answer that. Let's get on back into this chat.
The
Erica
chat is
says
on
they,
fire, honey.
huh?
Woo! The
I
chat is on
see.
fire.
Erica said they mean it wholeheartedly. That's
Mm-hmm.
that liquid courage. Now, Erica, I'd like you to expound upon that, please, ma'am.
Oh,
They
I know
mean
what she
it
means. I know what
wholeheartedly.
Erica means.
Yeah, she's talking about when they get intoxicated and start letting it all out, as you said. Okay, then. All right. Miss Jack, all right, liquid, like that mud, Deborah. Seems like you had a snake you just give attention to for that long period of time and thought it was a friend. Bitch, you. Hey, I'll take that. I'll take that because I am. Look, I've been very green in my days when it because I take people. You know how they say you're
you say you were
innocent
very.
until proven guilty.
You say you were very. What in your day?
Green,
Did you say
you
green?
know, green. Not with envy, but just naive.
Ain't you? Ain't you from the hood?
Kind of. We ain't gonna get into that. But yes, but no, my personality, seriously, I take people as they present themselves. Meaning, I don't, I'm trusting until you show me otherwise. But even then, there's what I got a grace-o-meter. You have a certain amount of grace with me. But the kicker is, just like Lisa just shared the type of friend she is, I'm that type of friend. 10 toes down, all in, whatever you need. You in trouble 3 o'clock in the morning, I'm there for you. But when you have offended me multiple times and my
Ah,
grace or meter has you on the other end,
Wallow.
it is a wrap. And like we said, I ain't got to tell you, I ain't got to say it's over. We got to have no conversation. You gonna know you messed up because there's gonna be a void what Deborah used to be.
It's a difference because you grown. So
Yes.
if we're having problems about little isms and schisms as grown women or grown men in a friendship,
Mm-hmm.
and we're keep every time I think we're moving forward, we're taking 10 steps backwards, and you keep doing the same thing. You ain't no baby. A baby keep doing the same thing. You say, don't do that.
Mm-hmm.
Don't touch that.
Mm-hmm.
Then the lips get harder and harder. After a
Yes.
while, what that baby gonna start doing when that baby to see you ain't looking? What that baby gonna be doing? Gonna be looking like this, and
Looks
you better not touch it. You gonna scare the bejesus out of them. I mean,
right.
why should I have to spank my friend hand to get them to
You
stop
should.
doing something?
You shouldn't. You shouldn't. Absolutely. Well, LV Hill, I think you may be new to our channel. Hello,
Hi,
welcome. Glad
welcome.
to glad to have you. LV Hill said, "Love it. I'm new. Blessing, ladies. Blessings to you. If you are new, please remember to like, share, and subscribe. Hey, check that notification button so you can be notified when we come live. But hey, it's on there. Every Wednesday we are here. We are here at 6 p.m. Central, 7 p.m. Eastern. We'd love for you to continue to join us. Cassandra said, I have some stories that will blow your mind. Now, Cassandra, we love a good story, Cassandra. We love a good story.
Welcome to the DM Fusion TV where we are live here each Wednesday, 6 and 7 each time. Y'all come on, just pour it out on the table. This is bigger than just Deborah and myself. We
Mm-hmm.
all family on here for an hour power, an hour and a half, or 2 hours. And don't y'all forget the after party when we go off. We got the after party coming. Y'all need to go and hit up that barcode and come on and join us on the Telegram after party. Cassandra, we want to hear your stories. We want to hear one, at least one. Tempo,
Yes.
where the hell you been? What's going on, Tip? Where the hell you been, Tip? Nah, you know you can't be disappearing on us like that. Where you
Tip
was
in the
last week?
building.
Why are you telling us where you was last week? Come on, Cassandra. Come on.
Hey, like Lisa just mentioned, this is something that we're doing new called the Afterparty podcast. We kicked it off last Wednesday. It is in the chat. Please be sure to click on that link. If you don't have a Telegram account, click on that link, set up your account. Soon as this live is over, we're moving over to the after party where you just let it out. Hey, you can join via video, or if you just want to listen in, come on over to the after party now. Cassandra said,
my link back. Cassandra said my link, that's what I was reading good. Cassandra said my link back is blocking you in real life and social media too. Silence is the answer. Silence is key. Cassandra! You hit the home run, baby. Okay. Thank y'all so much for joining us on Facebook Live. Thank you. I love you. Come on over here to YouTube. The link is right there. Thank you. Hey, everybody, y'all just come on over here. It's hot and juicy. We're talking about messy friends.
Messy friends. And baby Jackie said, I can't stand no one say that's my friend. Okay. If you can call someone your friend, that means you not know all their deepest secrets and they know yours. And when you get into a disagreement, they won't bring it up.
That's all I'm saying. I just said it a few minutes ago. And that is what they do. So when you ask me, how do I clock it? That's what you do.
That's what you do.
When them messy friends, messy family members, messy co-worker, messy husband, wife, girlfriend, boyfriend, baby daddy, baby mama, baby, and all that stuff, you get rid of the problem. You try to give them the benefit of the doubt. But if you see it's a concurrent thing, if it keep happening
over and over,
let it go. Because I had a she wasn't my best friend, but I was dealing with this lady, and we were cool. And I know on the sneak she was inboxing the guy that I was talking to at the time. Yes. Yes. She was sneak inboxing him. Okay. And I knew it. We as women, we got ways to get in the men and messages, baby. They got a password, but we got something else. I don't know what it is, but we can get in them. And I got in deals, and I seen a lot of stuff. And when I tell you, I mean, I didn't get mad at her. Because she used to always tell me, Lisa, you got what I want. I didn't get mad at her, but when I saw it, because they really wasn't really talking about anything, but it's just the idea that we're supposed to be kind of friends, kind of kicking it, and you're inboxing my man, this type of stuff right here. So, yeah. And then I had to delete her. I had to get rid of her.
Wow. But she slick was telling you all along. Wow.
Yeah.
Okay, Lisa. Well,
Albert Miranda is sending a lot of laughing emojis, and Tip Over said, "Now that's messy." Rebecca, how you doing? Hey! I think you was on my show last night. Hey, Rebecca.
How you feeling,
she said, "Hey, how are you, ladies? How are you feeling? We're feeling good."
Feeling blessed.
Miss Tip Over says, "Miss Burke, where were you 2 weeks ago?"
Where were you and your antennas?
Wait a minute. I gotta do my dance. Wait a minute. I gotta do my dance, devil. I gotta do my dance.
Where are you and them antennas, Miss Burke?
I gotta do my dance. Tip said, Miss Burke, where were you 2 weeks ago? Now that right there. That right there. Now y'all, now look. Now y'all, I didn't see that one coming. I didn't see that one
back. Oh, Miss Rebecca, she got an anniversary today. Happy anniversary.
Happy anniversary. Look, we're sending out love over here.
Okay,
happy anniversary. Love. Happy anniversary. Happy anniversary, yes. Rebecca. We love it.
24 years, Lisa. 24 years. Wow, that's a blessing.
Ooh, it's our anniversary.
Okay.
Anniversary, babe. Happy anniversary.
Cassandra said, like I always say, my friend circle can hula hoop in a
Cheerio. Hula hoop in a Cheerio. How many of y'all over here on Facebook Live got the Miss Ass friend? Y'all need to come on over here to YouTube because I ain't playing. They ain't holding back over here. Thank y'all. Now I got to go back and scroll back up and see what did Miss Burks write, because Tip Over called her out. So I got to see, did we miss something with that? Because we'll be doing Deborah, we'll be doing DM Fusion TV and Tip Over have a whole other talk show on here by himself with somebody else. We won't even know it. I be like, dog, I thought we was on TV. What you doing, Tip?
Well, Miss Burks got him. She responded.
She said, hey, lady.
She told her, I was supporting a friend's restaurant grand open. I heard about you. Okay, she just told her where she was, girl. She wanted
I love the way on DM Fusion TV, we love the way y'all communicate on the show. Everybody miss Tip Over and Miss Burks.
Yeah.
And Jackie. Everybody, now y'all that been here with us from day one. Oh, we miss y'all when y'all ain't on the platform.
Oh, absolutely.
We be like, where y'all at? But see, Tip ain't never missed a show from November to April. And last week when you didn't come on here when we were talking about them nicknames,
Tip Over got a nickname. Tip Over did not want to talk about that nickname.
I said, where is Tip? I miss him.
I know.
Don't y'all get jealous. I love all y'all. We love all y'all. Hey, y'all know Tip come and he just do whatever he want to do. This is his show. We work for him. We're gonna keep this thing moving. Wait a minute. Madness says hi. Hi, Madness.
Hello.
Elvis says hi. Hi, Elvis. Hi, you guys. Welcome to our show. Cassandra says, well, cuz I'm cooking cabbage tomorrow. Hey! I should be there by 4:35 o'clock.
At least she told you. At least she told you.
At least she told me. At least she told me. You're right. At least she told me.
She ain't talking about me. I'm not that
at least she told me I ain't got to worry about something about when Dixie or Piggly Wiggly to pick up no kale.
All right. Okay. Lisa, you want to go get some of them cabbages? Lisa, you going to go get some of them cabbages?
Good. I'm be down there tomorrow. I'm glad we do a podcast Wednesday. I'm gonna be down there tomorrow. She said, what time you leaving? I said by 12. She said, well, I got a couple errands to run. And I said, okay, well, I can leave a little later, but I don't want to be out there too late. She said, well, I'm gonna cook. I said, okay, I'm gonna leave at 1. Leave at 1, baby. Leave at 1, get there by 5, 6, her time, because she's an hour ahead. Yes, God.
Okay, then.
Yes,
your cabbage must be 5.
But see, y'all don't understand the cousin love language between she and I. She cooks for me, Jackie cooks for me. And when they know I'm coming, I tell them, hey, cook me a Southern home cooked meal. These are my cousins, but they're more like my sisters. We're not blood sisters, but they're more like my sisters because I share something personal with all 3 of them.
So that's beautiful. That's beautiful. Yeah. All right, we're gonna jump on back in here. Miss Tip Over told Burks what I do. I didn't do nothing. Okay, you just didn't want to talk to us. Okay.
Okay, I got a question coming from Facebook. Vanessa Covington, what's going on, baby? How you doing? Kentucky, Knoxville checking in. She says, what about them friends that play both sides? Talk to them, Deborah. Oh.
Play both sides.
Oh, girl. Vanessa, what about them friends that plays both sides? Them wishy-washy, them two-faced, them backstabbers.
What I got to say about that, at least those are more easier to identify. You can clock them a whole lot easier because 9 times out of 10, they playing both sides. And I'm just going to use a scenario. You and that person are friends, and she's friends with someone that you're not friends with. You don't know that really until something that you done told that friend makes it back to you. Like you were saying, I didn't tell nobody but this person.
That part.
Easier to clock that kind and easier to cut them off.
Vanessa, did you hear Deborah? She says, click the link, Vanessa, and come on over here to YouTube. But she said it's easier to identify with those kind of friends. Them friends that plays,
Yeah, they can't go on the shoot under the radar. You gonna be able to easily pick up.
She said ain't too much that they can do because you can just sense them from up front. From jump that they are playing both sides. They're what they call it, straddling the fence.
Straddling the fence.
Straddling
Right.
the fence. Yeah.
Right.
Great question, girl. Great question. Thank you.
Yeah. You can pick those out easily.
Yep.
Miss Burks, tip over where you were last week. You missed us after the show on Telegram. Yes. Miss Erica, each person has their own purpose.
Yes, Erica. And you and I just talked about that when I was talking about my friend, from 22, from 2012 to 2022. We was just talking about that. And Erica is absolutely right. Thank you.
That's
Thank
true.
you, Erica.
There you have it.
You have it. Right, girl. You right, Erica James. You're right.
Okay, then, too. Burks, I had some major business I had to take care of, so I didn't get a chance to tap in, but I was thinking about y'all.
Now, let me tell you something. I'm going to give you a heart for that. But next time, now Tip, we on here Wednesday to Wednesday. So next time you need to put in a week notice and let us know you ain't gonna be on here. And then that way nobody gotta be asking where you at. We can set up some prayers for you. But you said you had some business to take care of now. Man, I think you getting paid for this business, but you ain't getting paid to be on DMV. Wait a minute, let me finish.
We took the back seat, Lisa. We had to take the back seat.
Till the next, and I told you, I just love the way how Tip over had a conversation with other women on our show. Like this, like we really work for him, and he just used this time to shine. Him and Miss Black, it was 2-3 weeks ago, him and Kelly. Now tonight is him and what he call a Bert. So tonight is him and Bert. Okay, cool, girl. Let's finish talking about these messy friends because they got their own thing going on right now.
It's all good.
Albert is killing himself laughing. Look what LaToya wrote.
LaToya Lumpkin. Cousin messenger cause family think they can do it without consequences.
Oh!
I know you agree with that, Lisa.
Oh! Somebody said it.
You said something, girl.
Somebody said it.
But guess what? They can get cut off just like they ain't family.
That part.
Okay? They can get cut off just like they're not family. And depending on the offense, it ain't going to take 2-3 times.
I keep saying this. I know it sounds like a broken record. I know y'all have been hearing me say this for the last 47 minutes, but I'm telling you, my friend, I held on to that relationship because I had invested so much in it and I didn't want it to end. Yeah. I wanted her to work on herself.
Yes.
And if she had a problem with me, because I have asked her several times, is it me? Am I doing something? No, it ain't you. You ain't doing nothing. We good. That's how she would always say. But no, every time she would drink, she would always go back to that person. And so, like LaToya says.
But let me ask you this question, Lisa.
Somebody said it. That's all I got to say.
Does it hit harder when a friend betray you versus compared to a family member? Does it hurt harder?
Now for me, I want to make sure I heard you right. Do it hurt harder if a family member betray me versus a friend? Now, for me, because I love my family, and I know my family, and I'm right here around here with my family, but we're not close at all. Like we don't, like I have a family member within the family that I'm really close to, you know. But now if she did something to betray my trust, it would hurt, but not the family as a whole. Because I'm not that I don't have that type of rapport with the family as a whole.
Right.
But if I'm calling someone my friend, I have allowed them in my home, my space. I give you my bank card, you can go get some money out, help pay bills. If you're struggling with something, if your kid needs something and you don't get paid till next week, but you're running short. If even if you want to go on this trip and you don't have no money to take with you, just spending money and ask me for a couple dollars. Yeah. And then I find out you're backstabbing me and talking about me, putting your mouth on me. Oh yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
And for some reason, some people think there's different expectations when it comes to family versus friends. They feel like, okay, that's family. You got to get over it. Y'all got to make it right. Do you?
Not necessarily no more. You don't. Because why?
Okay.
I mean, why keep forgiving them for the same thing? You can lead the horse to the well, baby, but you can't make him drink the water.
Can't make them drink. That is
And
so
with
true.
that, and with that being said, like that mud said, it is very rare you can help find someone that that does that. You better keep that person close. Yes, it's very
That is
rare
so
to
true.
find a friend.
That is
Um,
so true.
if your best friend or if your real close friend, if your road dog, your ride or die is your cousin, that's cool. Cause I have
Mhm.
all of the three women I'm talking about are my cousins. They're my cousins. Cause I have
Mhm.
no sisters. I have four brothers, and I'm an only girl and the oldest. But they're my cousins,
Mhm.
and I have an individuality with all three of these women. You know what I'm saying? But I'm close to all three of them. And all three of us share personal and private and intimate things with each other. We're not
Mhm.
going to tell each other everything, but we call each other and talk about our kids. We'll talk
Mhm.
about our husband, our boyfriends. We'll talk about, work or whatever. But
Mhm.
we know how far to go because the three of us understand that all of her, and my business, it's all of my business don't belongs to them, and all of their
Right.
business don't belongs to me.
Right. Right.
It's a
Right.
line. It's a
Right.
line.
Right.
It's a
I feel
limitation
that.
and it's a line.
I feel that. I feel that. Okay.
Um,
Okay.
Miss Burns says at tip over. Oh God, they got it going on. I heard you. Oh shoot, my mama gonna watch this show, but oh shit, she said, at tip over. I heard you replaced Lisa and I with a new boo. You cheating on me now? Laugh out loud. Oh, I ain't got nothing to do with that, Miss Bird.
All I got to say.
I don't even know who the hell Tip over is. He just told me he was 44, but he speaks Spanish and English. I don't even know who the hell Tip over is. I wanted to ask him one day, but then the nigga disappeared. Disappeared. Miss Burt, good luck with Tip over. I wish y'all well. Welcome to the show. Thank you for coming. Keep coming back. And I'm gonna sing at y'all wedding.
I don't know, Lisa. It was some chemistry between that doggone
I
Tip and
love
you.
y'all. I
I
love
don't
y'all.
know.
Y'all can't do nothing about it. Welcome to DM Fusion TV, y'all. Where we're here each Wednesday, 6 Central, 7 East Side with my beautiful girl, Deborah. Ah,
Welcome.
don't
Welcome.
y'all forget the after party now. We going to the telegram after the after party. Y'all better catch
Check
up.
out the link. Check out the link in the chat.
Jackie says a real friend don't be in your space 365. All they're trying to do is get what you got. Talk to him, Jackie.
I believe that. I receive that. I receive that, Jackie.
Hey,
You
hey,
absolutely right.
hey, we ain't got to be together every day. I ain't got to tell you everything that I'm doing, thinking, and what we doing got going on over here. That they have friendship work. Get on in there, girl. Get on in there.
Baby, I am not with Miss Burks and Tip.
I ain't messing
Somebody,
with Miss Burke and Tip. They got a show within the show.
oh my goodness. She trying to get Tip over there to the after party. Tip said, Burks, I will replace y'all. Boo, we all we got.
Tip, come on over to the after party. We got the after party. Click the link, Tip. When we get off of here, DM Fusion Live
Oh
TV,
my goodness.
we're going to the after party. We're gonna go on Telegram, and you don't even look. You can turn your video on if you want to. If you don't, you don't. But we're gonna be over there. See, we can cuss and eat and drink and smoke and do everything at the after party.
What?
Cause at the after party, all of y'all, Jackie, Cassandra,
All of you.
Latoya, Albert, Erica, like that mud, Miss Burt. Hey, all of y'all, come on over to the after party. Y'all come on over to the after party. Vanessa over here on Facebook. Y'all come on over to the after party. Veronica, y'all come on over to the after party.
You won't regret it. I'm telling you.
Rebecca, I'm inviting everybody. I'm Elvis. I'm inviting everybody. I'm just going back up inviting everybody. Albert, all of y'all, come on over to the after party. Let me see. Okay, I think that's it. I think I
Morgan
invited everybody.
outdoors. Oh, Allie Wallen.
Let me
Okay,
go back
hi
down.
Allie. I think we have a new person in the on the podcast. Welcome. You're welcome to the after party as well, Miss Allie. Welcome to the podcast. We love having you.
Tip over just doing whatever the hell he want to do. He said, Jackie, what up, cuz? Can I get a plate?
Tip said it don't matter.
I keep telling y'all. Tip ain't playing. Tip ain't playing. Bet Lewis, what's going on? What's going on, Bet girl? Look, come on over to the after party after the show. Come on over to the after party after the show. Melissa, what's going on, Melissa? But how you doing, baby? That's Twin checking in. She says, close the door and throw away the key. Hey, close the door and throw away the key. Welcome, y'all. Melissa, come on over to the after party when we get off here, baby. It's just gonna be a big party. Everybody gonna be doing and saying whatever the hell they want to. LaTorsha Lumpkin says, too much fun. Thanks, lady. Needed to laugh today. Okay. Hey, okay. Well, this is what we do right here on Live DM Fusion every Wednesday.
Absolutely.
Come on, Deborah. Get in there, Deborah. Get in there, girl.
Tip said, I ain't got no friends. I just got people I deal with. I like it, and I'm starting to see the light in that, Tip. I like that. Like that mother said, that's not true. The friends that play both sides is very slick. Well, I think you can easily identify those ones that play both sides. Cause like I said, eventually something you done said gonna make it back to them. But that's just my position on it. Versus someone that they're only friends with you. Y'all don't have any mutual connections or anything like that. I just think you pay less attention to your friend because they're closer to you. And then someone who is playing both sides, I don't think they're always up on you like that or get as much as your time and attention, but that's just my thought.
Tip said, Lisa, Deborah, don't start being messy.
But you know what, Tip? At the end of the day, me and Lisa in here on this podcast talking about other messy folks. I think we all got some mess in us. We out here just caring.
Girl, we were talking about the bury them family members. Him and Kelly had a whole show, coffee cans in the cupboard and stuff. She gonna bury somebody in the backyard. They don't need no insurance.
Baby, I don't know what you're talking about. We got some tips from that one. Literally tip over.
Y'all, Bet Lewis is killing herself laughing. Miss Burks is killing herself laughing. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Read what Like That Mud said. Like that mud said,
it hurts harder when a family member does it to me. Depends on how close I am to that family member. If I'm closer to the friend, then it would be the friend. Okay.
He said, Like That Mud said the same thing that I kind of said. Yeah. If I'm close to that family member, and I have 3 particular women in my family on my mama's side, daddy's side, and my mom and dad on my mama and daddy's side, and then on my 2 on my mama's side and 1 on my daddy's side. So it all depends on who it is. Yeah.
Okay. Well, Erica said, her position on that, a friend, it's a friend because it hurt more from a friend because you allowed them in.
That's true, Erica. She's absolutely right.
I feel that. I do.
Yeah, I do too. She's absolutely right.
Yeah.
Because what I said about my friend, from 2012 to 22, come on now, that's a whole marriage.
Yeah, and then like you said, you share some secrets.
A lot of things. Not only secrets, like spent the night at her house, at my house, drove each other vehicles, plotted and schemed with some things together.
Yeah.
Just, doing what friends do.
And then everybody already.
You're absolutely right. A friend because you allow them in. That
you allow them in. Most. Family are there by default, and everybody know everybody got some messy family members. They are known for talking about each other. As soon as you walk out the room, they
But she also came back and she said, but in some cases, family do you worse than outsiders. That's true. especially if you're close to them. Because see, your family, they feel like they know you, right? They feel like, we grew up together. We shared the bunk bed together. We peed in the bed together. We went to school together, rode the bus together. So family feel like, that they can, stick the knife in and twist it a little harder.
And twist it. Absolutely.
Yeah. So
Absolutely.
she's absolutely right. What's going on, Martin Winston? What's going on? Marty
Hey
Mark,
there,
check in.
Martin.
What's going on? What's going on? Welcome, welcome, welcome. We miss you. We miss you. Jackie says, I'm trying how to get in. I think she's talking about with the food.
Telegram.
Oh, with Telegram. Are you talking about with Telegram, Jackie? If so, let us know. Martin Winston says, Afterparty says we want to say the type of party. Okay, after the show is the after party, and after the party is the hotel lobby. Hey, we getting ready to do fiesta, fiesta, fiesta. Hey, fiesta, fiesta. Hey, that's what we getting ready to do, Martin Winston. So you just come on over here, go on, hit that Telegram thing. There's the link. There's the link. Like that mud says, tell Erica we let the family members in too.
And if you don't,
Erica, I guess you see it. Deborah, I guess you see it.
Yeah. It's just a case by case basis. I don't know, but one thing for certain: the older you get, the better you should be able to pick your friends or not. And unfortunately, you can't pick your family members. You're born into it, but you can cut them off too.
Like you said, one thing for certain, two things for sure. Baby, by the time you reach 50, if you ain't got that friend, that trustworthy friend, loyalty friend by now, it's a wrap. Let it go.
Let it go.
Love on your kids, or go get you a dog or some goldfish and just take yourself out to dinner. Take yourself on a trip.
Absolutely.
Just love on yourself. By the time you hit, if you ain't got it figured out by 50, half of 100, hey, it just ain't gonna work out. That's a wrap.
Absolutely. I agree.
Erica James sent a lot of laughing emojis.
It is what it is. Life be life in. But like I always, there's this. Have you guys ever seen the James Brown movie? Get on up.
Get on up.
One of my favorites. For some reason, he was talking to this young guy, and he told him, if you don't do nothing else, do right by yourself.
That's it.
Do right by you before you can try to do right by somebody else, because anybody, 9 times out of 10, a person ain't got your best interest at heart. It's a very small circle of people that truly, truly care for you, have your best interest at heart, and they are there for the good and the bad. And like I always try to tell my close friends, sisters, whatever, get into the driver's seat of your life.
There you go.
Nobody else got no business in the driver's seat of your life.
Take control. Adele, welcome, Adele. She says, oh my God, hey, I'm so glad I made it. Yay! Welcome, Adele. Welcome, and Adele, you can come on over here and join us with the after party, baby. We get ready to go do our Telegram live, so you can join us on the after party. Absolutely. Martin Winston says, love them from a distance. When it comes down to friends and family members, love them from a distance. Love them from a distance. Because you can't. It's hard to have people this close up on you, all up in your space. Everybody can't handle that type of pressure, to be this close to you.
Absolutely.
No. And with that every time I get up to go ahead, Deb. What you say?
No, go ahead. You finish.
I want to hear what you gotta say.
No, I think you should go first.
Every time I get up and go to the bathroom, I don't think I need to make no announcement.
Right. Where you going? What you doing? Can I go?
Like I said about them cabbage and kale. Why you didn't tell me you were cooking cabbage? Bitch, I ain't gotta tell you I'm cooking cabbage. You at your address on my mind. Why I gotta tell you what I'm cooking every day? Why are we doing this? Your man may not have the same taste that me and Big Daddy may have for something. What you doing? You doing too much. Stop getting mad at me about. Okay, if you got barefoot and I got Moscato, why you mad?
Those things. The signs be there, Lisa. They be there.
Girl, but and you have to be blind to overlook them. Because you just don't want to see them.
You don't want to see it. You don't.
Adele said, "I love the shirt." Well, we're just gonna say thank you because you didn't specify. So thank you, Adele, for liking our shirts. I think she's talking about yours, Deborah. Damage her damage. I think, but I'm gonna say, I'm not that girl. I'm gonna take the compliment to Adele.
Very appropriate for tonight's show, by the way, Lisa.
And listen, Adele, we didn't even know what each other was wearing. This was not planned.
Nope. But we appreciate it. Lisa, with that being said.
Hey, Sabrina, thank you for watching. Cousin, I love you. Hey, we getting ready to go into the after party right here on our Telegram page. When we get out for DM Fusion Live, y'all just come on over here to the Telegram. I'm telling you, you won't be disappointed. Everybody gonna be on here talking about everything and nothing. We can cuss, drink, smoke, laugh, cry, and do some more stuff. Ain't nobody gonna judge you. Ain't nobody gonna judge you. If somebody want to pray and go to church and talk about God, they can do that too. But we're gonna have Bible class on Sunday morning, Sunday evening.
And with that being said, we're gonna let you take us out here, Lisa, and take us
to the thank y'all so much. That's my girl Deborah. Right there. We go way back on 4 Flats. She over there and I'm over here. We just 2 Mississippi girls doing what we do. We're not professionals. We're just learning as we go, and we're learning a lot from y'all. Thank y'all so much for educating us. And we are here each Wednesday, 6 Central, 7 Eastern time. Tip over to everybody, Cassandra, everybody's name that I called earlier, everybody right here on Facebook Live. Thank y'all so much for chiming in tonight. We get ready to go to the after party. We're going to stay as long as y'all want to stay. It ain't no certain time because y'all already at home and got our work on lunch break or headed to work. So y'all just come on over and have a party with us. We see y'all next Wednesday, 6 Central, 7 Eastern time, DM Fusion TV by way of YouTube Live. I'm your girl, Felicia Janae. Next Tuesday, 6 Central, 6 Eastern time, 7 Eastern. Talk to him, Felicia. I'll be looking back up in your face again. We love y'all. Thank you so much. Thank you. Love you, Deborah. Good
Love
night.
You too. See you over there.
Telegram.